Apparently the iPhone gets too hot and it just shuts down. I mean, it's not like it's 400 degrees here. I drilled out the rivets of the panel while the camera was not recording. Not that it really mattered, but this one looks better. But also here, plating, fill. So it leaves all this magnetic plating going around into the panel. So this one is, if it didn't fill because of solder joints again, it would have sounded terrible after a while, because there's all kinds of crap sitting on this foil, vibrating. So they use tape on everything. I think these are pretty old panels, I guess. But this one still has some tension, at least. It's really thick foil, actually. Let me see if I can measure this somehow, how thick this is. So I might actually cut off the tape parts. And I can only measure it actually with aluminum on it, I think. Or can I maybe? I would like to measure it without the aluminum, because you can get it off. So I got this piece to be maybe measuring, maybe I can put this one still? No. I really can't fold it like 3 times. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep that 3, 7, It might be so thick I don't actually need to fold it gazillion times. So let's keep it at 2 folds. So actually that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 6. Come on. So 200 micron. So that will be 33.3 micron. That's a little bit more than my 12 micron. I already thought it was quite thick and heavy. There might be a reason for that. I thought about that same reason. The frequency goes up in my panels normally. One, that's because it's usually in an open baffle, but also because it's quite light. And you can counter that by weight, and I tried doing that by adding heavier aluminum. So all the heavy material I add, it does function as something. It's a conductor. What they chose to do is actually use just thicker foil, which will make a roll-off as well, except it's not used for anything, so it's purely thrown away, I think. But then again, they usually have quite heavy magnet structures, heavier than mine. So 33. Are we able to measure the aluminum? That would be nice, but I think that's impossible. But actually, it is possible. But I don't think that's true. 2.5 micron? No, wait. That's 20 micron. Maybe there's some glue on it as well still. And this says 0, so that's correct. 20 micron. So I should be able to just measure this foil straight up and see it is around 30. One, two, three, 4. So it says even a little bit more. But that's why you fold it, it's probably more accurate. Here it says more than 4. This is also 4. So this foil is really thick. In between 30, around 30 micron, 30, 40. You can hear it as well. That is wrinkly, insanely. So that's weird. I wonder if the mid-range is as well the same thickness. When it's on here, it feels really damp. It's because of the felt behind it and such, and quite a high tension. And if you use such a thick foil, you can have a really high tension. So that's something to look for. I might try just something ridiculous thick foil. I never used 30 micron. Never ever. The thickest I got right now is 12, I think. So the phone keeps overheating, which is kind of ridiculous, I think. Stupid fucking iPhone. But yeah. Anyhow, really thick foil. And it's nice that I could measure this right now, because I didn't want to destroy the mid-range panel yet. But it's still somewhere in a bin, and I only got one, and also it's broken. Might as well take it apart as well. It has the same thick foil, I'm pretty sure. It does have different magnets. I would assume that they all use the same magnets, but they didn't. One thing I want to know is this 5? Yeah, around 5, and these holes are around 4.5. They're quite different from one another. Less than 5, and this is more than 5. So they are a little bit different in framing. Yeah. Funny. So thanks a lot, Ron, for sending me this. When you look at it, it's all broken stuff, but it is interesting for me to look at, and hopefully for you as well. I've learned at least something, that you can, well, apparently use really heavy foil without any problem. So I might have to... Ah shit, I don't have this thickness foil. So I might actually need to contact my supplier for the foils I use. They have a thicker version. Pretty sure they have. So might gonna get a sample of that. Well, thanks again, and if anyone else has some very interesting stuff to look at, or want to help me out with some components for speakers, whatever, I'll be happy to receive any. But for now, the B&G Neo 3, and they're going, I'm not gonna throw them away, I'm just gonna keep them, having them around. Every now and then you just ask yourself something like, oh, what was the size of these holes actually? Then you can just make a quick measurement. I do throw away the magnets, I think, because they're all getting powdery and such. Nasty business. Thanks for watching. See ya.